Hello everyone and welcome back once again. Thank you all so much for joining me. On today's video I will be doing the part 3 for the spring update. So pretty much again I'm just going to be walking around my garden and showing you what's blooming and what's not, and the progress that some of the plants have been having throughout these few weeks. So for the first part of the video I'm just going to be showing you what is currently blooming and what I currently have. But after this I will be putting I will either way insert a little note somewhere in the video so I can let you all know. So I'm gonna be inserting pictures and videos from the past few days, just because I have not been home. I've been working out of town, so most of the flowers I have missed them, but my sister and my mom have been taking pictures of them, so I will be inserting them so y'all can see them. So let me go ahead and get started with that. So first up I have this giant opuntia that I've been showing. I have showed this plant before on some of my other videos. She is currently pushing out a lot of new growth. Like that's a new pad, this is a new pad right there. This is either a new pad or a flower bud, I'm not entirely sure. I will be doing an update on this guy later on so y'all can see how it continues to grow. But it will be getting big, so that's good. Here I have what seems to be dead, but it's not. This is a Euphorbia Ticarii or something like that. She is, I have 3 of them. So there's 1, 2, and 3. This one is currently blooming right there. Let me see if I can show you the little flowers. Right there, those little 2 things are its flowers. So this is the first time I'm seeing these bloom. I've only had them for a while. And this one's pushing out its little blooms right there as well. I don't know if you can see them, those little things. So yeah, it's kind of a very unusual and a very unusual and weird looking plant, but very interesting at the same time. This is the type of nodal cactus. I'm not entirely sure on what species it is, but it is putting quite on a show among the others. So that's this beautiful bright yellow flowers. I remember I got this one at Lowe's about a year ago, just because it had a glued on flower and it also had one of its own flowers, the natural one. So I decided to rescue it. So I got it for like $3, removed the glued on flower, and it is now thanking me with 2 of its own flowers. So that's pretty nice. Right next to it I have this peanut cactus or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. It is currently full of flower buds that they will soon be opening. Like that one right there, it's currently, it'll open up by tomorrow. So this one and the next right next to it and this one right next to it is also full of flower buds. They will pretty much be opening within the next few days. So in this same video I will be inserting these clips, even if they're just picture. I'll try to put them in at the end of the video so y'all can see, because I don't want to make like 100 videos of just spring updates. So I will be doing that with these. The Mammillaria hydrae, she's still going, and now she kind of did form her little crown on top. Isn't that beautiful? So she's doing pretty good. I don't know if y'all remember from my first video that I did on the spring update thing, I showed y'all my Jatropha when she was barely pushing out the leaves. Oh, now she managed to fully grown out, and now she's currently blooming. This is the flower of this Jatropha. This Jatropha is a native plant here in Texas, so that's what that looks like. Very pretty reddish flowers. I have gotten seeds from this plant before. I have them somewhere inside, but so that's what that looks like. Just doing amazing. Loving the weather. But now that it's the end of the flowering season for Mammillaria, since they're winter bloomers, they're now pushing out their seed pods. So all of those little like things that look like chili peppers are fruits filled with seeds. So that's that one, and that one over there is also a seed pod right there. So yeah, the horse creepers are still at it. Like for example, this one that has 5 babies on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a crest in the middle. They're still blooming. This one still has its blooms on there. They still haven't opened up, but that one's open right now. Yeah, this guy's new. I just got him not too long ago. I'm not sure what its name is. I think it's some type of nodal cactus, but that it's currently flowering, so thought I might as well just show it to y'all. It's really cute with its little yellow flower. So that's that. Also, my large pharaoh cactus, it's been flowering for quite a while. Right now it has only one flower open right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. So let me get out of the way so y'all can see it better. So it's doing pretty good. I think it is gonna give me some seed pods because some of the flowers are already drying up, and I do see some like little bump at the bottom. So hopefully it'll give me seeds, but there's also some flowers that haven't opened up, like that one. So yeah, this thing is just covered in flower buds. But sadly I won't be home again. I will be working out of town, so I won't be able to see these flower, but my mom and my sister will be here, so they'll try to take some pictures of it when they are opening up. So I'll be doing a separate video about like a late spring update, and I'll probably include those in there. I don't know if y'all remember this Opuntia when it was barely pushing out its pad. It's already bigger, and I do see another one coming out right there and another one coming out back there. So that's doing good. The Opuntia linguiformis, the cow's tongue Opuntia, has managed to grow so much within the last week or two. I don't know if y'all remember from my last video, the little pads were super small, that now they're huge. So this is a very fast growing cactus, Opuntia cow's tongue or whatever. So that's that. It's doing pretty good. Mostly all of my horse cripplers, the texenses, are done flowering, so now they all have developed their fruits or seed pods. All of them, every single one of them has its fruits on top. So maybe later on I will be doing a video on how I collect the fruits and get the seeds out or something like that. So I'll probably work on that later on. But all of them are done flowering. Now they all have their fruits on top. And surprisingly, the bugs did their job, and they managed to pollinate the crested Echinocactus texensis, and it has given me a fruit right there. It just has to ripen up. It's still green. So I'm kind of excited for that because I've never seen it bloom. Oh, I wasn't home when this thing bloomed, so my mom did send me some pictures. I think I have them, so I will be inserting them somewhere in the screen so y'all can see it. So yeah, the twin aloes, I don't know if y'all remember them from the first video. They are both currently in full bloom. This morning I saw some hummingbirds around here. They were like eating out of them or something. Those are the plants, and those are their flowers. They're just beautiful. So that's that. My cissus cactiformis, it all died. I didn't think I'd show it to y'all, but it did all die because of the cold. But it's now starting to come back, so that's good. So I just wanted to show y'all how this thing is doing. So that's doing okay. Hopefully everything comes back and it gets big to the point where it was at some point. Also, the other day while I was watering my plants, I was walking around and I came across this one of my oatmans, and I noticed that it is growing a baby. So this guy was one of the, I believe this was the first oatman cactus, or this in particular, this was the first one I ever bought. And I've had it for a little over a year now, and it's now giving me its first baby. So I will keep y'all updated on that as well to see how it progresses and it grows. So that's that. For my domino cactus, it has already opened up 2 of its flowers, but sadly I wasn't here. Like I said, I was working out of town. I did miss the first 2 flowers, but my mom did take a picture of the first one, so I will be inserting that on the screen so y'all can see what that looks like. but it still has two more of the flower buds on top, so those will eventually develop and open up. So hopefully I'll be here so I can take pictures or record a video of those as well. On the other side, my Astrophytum Capricorn, I believe, it is about to burst open. So I will try to take pictures or record a small video clip so I can show you and insert it in this video as well. And right next to it, there is this Gymnocalcium saglionis or something like that. It is now opened up. I'll try to take it out so y'all can see it a little bit better. So here is this guy, Gymnocalcium saglionis, and that's its flower right there. This one's very special to me because it was one of the very first cactus that I ever bought for my collection. This is the ones that, this is one of the ones that pretty much started it all. I think I do have a picture of when I first got it, so I will try to insert it somewhere in the screen so y'all can see how small it was. And now it's thanking me with its first flower. Very pretty, light pink-ish. And as you can see, it has a lot more blooms developing, so I'll try to later on take some pictures or record a small video so I can insert it so y'all can see how the flowers look like all together. But that's that. I do have another one. It's a little bit bigger, but that one did not push out any flower buds this year. Hopefully next it will. So yeah. This is an opuntia cutting that I've had for a while as well. I potted up about, let me say, 8 to 9 months ago, and it's barely pushing out its first little pad. So I'll keep you updated on how this thing keeps on growing and progresses. So this is kind of exciting as well. This aloe is almost done blooming. It's up to its last little flowers. So that's that. The one right next to it, aloe freckles. This is a double-headed or a two-headed aloe freckles or whatever. This one is currently blooming though. It's barely starting. Like these two little branches are barely developing. So that's what that looks like. My Pachypodium lamaria, I believe, the Madagascar palm, it's also pushing out a lot of new growth. I don't know if y'all remember this one from my last winter video. I think I showed it to y'all. It had no leaves. It had little to no leaves because obviously it was still winter, but now that spring has started, it is pushing out a bunch of new growth. So it has grown a lot. So I'm really happy about this guy. Quick note, I also had the time to repot this guy and the Troya into their own large terracotta pots. Oh, and also these guys, the large spineless opuntia, just because I was tired of seeing them in their black nursery pots just like that. So I had the pots empty. I had the empty pots just laying there, and I was like, might as well just repot them, and that's what they look like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I was thinking on filming a video on how I repot like large cactus like this, but I didn't have the time and I was just tired, so I just went and did it without doing the video. But later on I will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for it. My Pharaoh cactus glaucensens, the blue barrel cactus, it has given me with a lot of success my seed pods. So I'm very happy about that. I think all of them managed to produce a seed pod, so I will be harvesting those in a separate video later on. So yeah, this is pretty much gonna be it for today's video. I think this is gonna be the last update on spring updates because it's gonna take too long. I'm gonna try to insert as much as I can on this last video, like pictures and videos of like the ones that are currently about to open up. So this is, like I said, this is going to be pretty much it. I'll try to make the most out of it so y'all can see everything. But as of for now, this is going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, stay tuned as for more videos are to come. Stay safe out there, take care, and see you guys on the next one.